Jake Paul has shaken the world of boxing with his antics challenges and surprising fights. But what happens when the face of the UFC Dana White finally speaks his mind after Jake Paul rumored fight with Mike Tyson? Stick around because today we're diving deep into how Dana White destroyed Jake Paul. After his latest stunt, 1. The rise of Jake Paul. Jake Paul's name has become synonymous with controversy. From his YouTube beginnings to dominating headlines in the boxing world, Jake has built a reputation as someone who thrives on drama. Whether it's calling out some of the biggest names in combat sports or stirring up rivalries, Jake knows how to stay in the spotlight. But then came the shocker: Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, a fight between a YouTube star and a boxing legend. Fans were buzzing. It was the kind of headline that made you stop scrolling. Tyson at 58 still carries the aura of one of the greatest boxers of all time. And Jake, while love him or hate him, you can't deny the guy knows how to sell a fight. But as exciting as this showdown seemed, not everyone was impressed. And one man in particular was done with Jake Paul. Games Dana White. 2. Dana White history with Jake Paul. Dana White, president of the UFC, has never been shy about his feelings toward Jake Paul. In fact, their feud dates back years, let ruin to 2021 when Jake was just beginning to challenge fighters from Dana's roster. Names like Conor McGregor and Jorge Masvidal were thrown around, and Jake didn't hesitate to mock the UF pay structure. Remember when Jake Paul claimed, "Dana White doesn't pay his fighters enough. That's why they're coming to box me instead of staying in the UFC." Dana fired back, calling Jake a clown and dismissing him as a serious fighter. Their war of words was relentless, with Jake taking shots at Dana business model and Dana questioning Jake's legitimacy as an athlete. But then Jake started winning. He knocked out Tyron Woodley, a former UFC champion, not once but twice. The narrative shifted slightly. Even critics started to wonder, could Jake Paul actually fight? 3. The Tyson fight and the fallout. When Jake Paul announced a potential fight with Mike Tyson, the internet exploded. Fans were divided. Some were excited to see Tyson return to the ring, while others felt the fight was a cash grab. Dana White? He wasn't having it. In a press conference shortly after the news broke, Dana was asked about his thoughts on Jake Paul fighting Tyson. His response: brutal. This is a joke. Mike Tyson is a legend, one of the greatest of all time. And Jake Paul, just a kid playing pretend. This isn't boxing, this is a circus. And I'm done entertaining it. Dana didn't stop there. He went on to criticize the state of boxing for allowing these celebrity fights to overshadow real athletes who dedicated their lives to the sport. Let us know, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more explosive stories from the world of combat sports.